Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Woo! Yes. Oh my goodness. AUNZ final week. We made it. We made it. Let's begin. Final week. Final week of doing all of this. Welcome to the awards for week 10. Offensive Player of the Week finalists. Bottomus Prime, 5 goals, 2 assists, 13 shots. Worm, 5 goals, 8 shots. Wildfire, 4 goals, 1 assist, 7 shots. The winner is gonna be it's gonna be Bottomus Prime once again. Back-to-back weeks for Bottomus Prime Game of the Week. He is tied for the most goals, had the most assists and shots out of these candidates. An impressive week from Bottomus Prime. Followed up our Defensive Player of the Week. So we have someone who got 5 goals in Relief Bot. I got 2 saves, an assist, and no goals allowed. And I'm going to give it to me. It's really between me and Relief Bot. St. Peter, I mean, we needed a third one, so. But yeah, 2 saves and an assist, plus the no goals allowed, puts me as the Defensive Player of the Week. Not biased at all. I really, shutouts are really rare. And getting saves is kind of a stat that isn't always the greatest. Obviously, it's really good if you're not allowing a lot of goals. I feel like goals allowed is honestly more important than saves itself. Although you have to respect someone who individually gets 5 saves, of course. Not to take away from his great day, but I mean, a shutout and some saves plus an assist on the offensive side. Kind of controversial, but assists are definitely a defensive stat in my opinion. It creates offense, but usually a lot of assists come from the defense. They clear it, they send it up, and they finish it. That's why I have it as a defensive stat. Because I feel like defensive players need to put up assists to be useful rather than just saving the ball. Okay, Play of the Week. Play of the Week candidates. Let's start with Worm. Worm, insane self-pass shot. And now that one. Can Worm control it and put that on net? He has control. Flicking it towards the net. No, it's not on net, but he gets the rebound. Ah, yes. In the goal. 4 goals. An insane play right there. Look at that. The flick off the wall and then, oh my gosh. What a McFrizzle. Then we have Skybot with the ring around the Rosie. That one already has 7 views. Off the back wall, Bitbot, off the post, he tried to clear it, it's sitting there. Skybot! Like, what in the world was that, dude? It's 3-2 Gold Coast lead. What in the world was that, dude? What a move from Skybot. The quick turn and controlling it, and then Molten with the, oh my gosh. Help from Molten there. And just like that. Oh, that's a tough one to choose between those two. And then we have kind of, you just needed to add one more, and then so I got put in here. This wasn't the greatest, I'll admit. It was pretty good though. I mean, it's not the most showing of talent, but it's a great play. My angle is not favorable on that. That is true. My angle is not favorable. It's a little bit tough a lot of times to when you go off that lip there at the bottom. You can fling in bad positions. This is a tough one for me. I'm not going to give it to Delta Scrubs, even though I would love to get an award again. That is not even in consideration. So it's the insane self-pass versus the ring around the Rosie. I think Skybots, I mean, you see that a lot from Worm, that play style. That was kind of a out of the blue, what just happened play. So for that reason, I'm going to give this one to Skybot because it's something that you don't see too often. Quite a unique play and an incredible move that worked out insanely well. So Skybot, you get our play of the week. Now we are in here, and we're going to go to our stats, and we're going to give everyone their awards. Bottomus Prime, you get your back-to-back Offensive Player of the Weeks. That's his third of the season. Then we have Delta Scrubs with a Defensive Player of the Week. I believe that's going to be my first of the season. Yep. I have one Offensive Player of the Week and one Defensive Player of the Week now. That is great. Ignore those stats. Those will be updated after this week, actually. Those will be updated. And I might have to make a separate stat sheet for playoffs itself. I also might do like Season 1 postseason right below this. Although that will mess things up a little. It'll be tough. We might have to do a different stat sheet just for... I don't know, it'll be odd. This is how we sort it, and then we'd have to sort it somehow. I mean, it is what it is. We'll find a way to sort the stats. Then who was the final one? Skybot. Ah, my eyes! My eyes have been blinded. We will fix this immediately. Oh, yes. My eyes are much better. Boom. He already has... That's his third play of the week! Dang, he gets plays of the week left and right. Him and Worm get a lot of play of the weeks. Okay. And just like that, we have done all that. Now it's on to our schedule for the final week. Melbourne at Sydney is going to be our game of the week. There, now you can see it. Auckland, okay, let's just do these in the, let's do the good old Auckland at Hobart to start us off with our Week 11 predictions. We have some big, things going on here. Auckland at Hobart, I think this will be somewhat high scoring. Obviously, not the easiest game for Hobart, but I think they can win this and clinch their spot into the playoffs. It's a win and in. For all these teams, it's a win and in. Hamilton needs to win and needs someone to lose. I'll give them 5 goals to the 3 of Auckland. I have a feeling that's how that one's going to go. So they need to beat Auckland to clinch. And then we have right after that, Perth at Hamilton. Hamilton just needs to beat Perth, and they are then waiting for a loss from someone else. So I think they dominate this one. Honestly, I'm going to give it a 9-2 game. Hamilton goes big. I think Hamilton is just going all out for this final week, whether they make the playoffs or not. They want to destroy their opponent. Then we have Brisbane at Tauranga. Tauranga put up a fight against Hamilton, so we'll see if they can do the same here. Brisbane at Tauranga. I think Brisbane should win that, to be honest. Brisbane should beat Tauranga, I think. I think they win a lower scoring battle, a 3-1 battle. We put up some high scores so far to this point. And then we have... who's left? Christchurch facing someone? Yep, Adelaide at Christchurch. This one's just a non-important game. Adelaide at Christchurch. I think Christchurch gets yet another win to their name, and I think they win this one 4-2. That one doesn't matter as much. None of those teams looking for the playoffs. They're all both eliminated. And then we have Wellington versus Gold Coast, and I'm going to keep my logo there. Okay, I guess not. I deleted it. I think I'm going to beat Gold Coast. Or do I? I don't know. Honestly, they are a team that could be... I'm going to pick Gold Coast, and I'm going to say they score. It won't be a high scoring game if they do beat me. They could score 4, I think, and I'll score 3. Leading up to the match of the week. And if that happened, that would eliminate Hamilton. Gold Coast needs to win. And they are in. Match of the week is Sydney and Melbourne. I've followed Melbourne. Oh my god. Where is that? I have it turned off. I might just delete it. That just jump scared me. This is becoming problematic. It's literally not even on. Active sources only. Unactive source. Inactive. Streamlabs. Inactive. So what is the audio that's being used? Chat? Chat? Is it chat that... I don't think chat has audio. Well, you could see. There's no way. There's no way. I do this every single time. Every single time. Where are you grabbing the audio from? I mean, it has to be Streamlabs, but it's inactive. It's inactive, so why is it making noise? I have to Google this one. How? Oh. Maybe let's not turn on that. Okay. How to turn off Streamlabs alert noise. No, how to mute. I don't want to get rid of it. I just want to mute it for like a short amount of time. There we go. Reddit. Reddit never fails. Go to the Slav. Alternatively, you can mute the alert box inside of Streamlabs OBS/OBS. Recent events. Streamlabs. That's in Streamlabs OBS. That is not in this OBS. Filters? Maybe it's in filters. Audio filters. Nope. Interact. Nope. Properties. Control audio via OBS. That's what we want, maybe. Let's test that. Up. Login. No. Okay. Alert box. Now! Now it works. Now it works. I think. Or else... Well, let me make sure. Let me turn off control audio via OBS. That's what it is. That's what it is. Filters. Oh no. It was properties, control audio via OBS. And now when I turn that off, it doesn't play the noise anymore. Aha! That was annoying me for so long. But I was too lazy to actually look it up because I assumed that it was just a glitch. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore, jump scaring me while I'm doing other things. I only want that stuff for like normal streams. this is for my league, so I want to make sure the league streams don't have that thing popping up. It would confuse people, and it could ruin some great moments as well. It could probably create some decent moments with jump scares, but I really don't want it. Okay, so we have match of the week. Resuming, we got distracted. I picked Melbourne. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Melbourne, Sydney, at Sydney. Melbourne hasn't lost since week 1. Melbourne, I have to pick to win just because they haven't lost since week 1. It'll be an interesting matchup. They both have 1 loss, final week of the season. I think everyone is going to assume that this is going to be the championship matchup, but I think that's Melbourne can win this one. I just don't know, because bottom is prime. I mean, we look at the statistics here, and the statistics are they have the most goals in the league by quite a large margin. The next closest one is going to be Hamilton, and they're 13 goals behind. But they also have a pretty low goals allowed. But then you look at Melbourne, and they have the lowest goals allowed at 13. And they're like 10 below anyone else. Closest one's going to be Brisbane at 23. So it's the battle of defense and offense. And who is going to win. And it's always hard to tell. Can Bottomless Prime get the best out of St. Peter? I mean, it's very hard and tricky. I almost want to say Sydney will win because they have great teamwork, and I think they just continue to score. I just don't think they score as much. They're not going to put up 5 goals. Like 3-2 victory, maybe I'll give them. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. Very hard to predict what's going to happen here. But I believe it'll be a Sydney 3-2 victory over Melbourne. That's my final predictions. Last week, which ones did we get right? So we got Melbourne right, we got Sydney right, we got Hamilton right, Gold Coast right, I was right. I got them all right. So I banged the predictions last week. And we didn't get, some of those scores were a bit off, and then the week before that, I forget, I think we banged that week as well, so we're on a bit of a streak. But did we get the Tarango one wrong? I think we got that one wrong. I think Christchurch beat them, but we got match of the week wrong as well. I believe Hobart beat Gold Coast. But last week we banged it straight on. So we're pretty good at our predictions. We've had some bang on weeks, but this is one of those weeks. If I'm sure about anything, it's that Hamilton will beat Perth, guaranteed. Christchurch, I don't know who's gonna win that one. They're both pretty bad teams. Gold Coast, not super confident in. I think I could beat them. That one. The only one I'm confident in, really, is Hamilton. I think Hobart, Brisbane, all those teams, they could lose. They could lose. I'm not super confident. Who's Brisbane playing? Oh, Tarango. Yeah, they could lose to Tarango. So yeah, not super confident in any of them besides the Hamilton one, which is good. You don't want to be confident heading into a week. You want to be the unknown. Never know what's going to happen next. And let's get started now. So Hobart can make it to the playoffs if they win today. They're in. If Brisbane wins, they're in. If Gold Coast wins, they're in. Or if Hamilton loses, all 3 of those teams clinch. So I'm really hoping that Hamilton wins against Perth to at least make this interesting. They should. Perth only has 1 win on the season. They're the worst team. And Hamilton, a very offensive team's probably going to take advantage of Relief Bot, who just sits in goal. His teammate does nothing for him. But yeah. So it starts with Auckland at Hobart. And that's going to be at Beckwith Park Day, which is just the normal Beckwith Park, I believe. Formula Bot and Beast from the East. This will be the last game for a lot of these teams and a lot of these players potentially. It might be the last games in the league, so this will be interesting. Joey bot for sure. It's gonna be his last game in the league. Don't worry, we're not actually starting it right now, but we are loading it up. This will help us see if the score bug is working, and then we'll do the teams and all that. I don't want to make any mistakes this week, and I won't. I promise I won't. Score bugs. We need Auckland at Hobart. What's going on here? Well, that's good. The scoreboard works. I don't care about that. Okay, scoreboard works. I'm gonna leave the match. Now I can edit the teams. We got Hobart at home. They're gonna be wearing that green. That's not dark enough green. There you go, that green. With that red. That's Hobart. And then we got Auckland. The Auckland Silvers. Their away color is, yeah, black with the silver. I think we're good. Turn off the score, or turn off the webcam. We're gonna get ready for this game. Did I not click Beckwith Park? I swear I clicked Beckwith Park. I guess not. This one, is this a Rocket League song? Alright, welcome to Beckwith Park. Hobart trying to clinch their spot in the playoffs here. It's the final week, a win and they're in. But, oh, wait. Wait. What's going on with our robot? Hey, what just happened? That is not who I put in the team. I was like, hold on a sec. This is supposed to be Hobart versus Auckland, not... Wait. Wait. What? Am I confused? Yeah, it was just Filament Bot and Wildfire, wasn't it? Odd. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Welcome to Beckwith Park. Hobart trying to put themselves in the playoffs with a win today. Auckland was eliminated last week. They're playing spoiler today. And, oh, Rafa's gonna get an early goal. As Beast from the East slams it into his own net. Trying to save it. Oh, he saved it for a second and then went in. A beautiful day here on the final week of the AUNZ League in Season 1. It's been a great season. And for quite a lot of teams, it comes down to this day. Many players might be playing their last weeks, not only on their team, but possibly in the league. So everyone's just trying to enjoy this last day, but for some teams, it's not as enjoyable. It's win or go home for some of these teams. There we go. Demo laid by Bribble. Rafa coming to bring it in. A great lane being moved by Bribble, and oh, what? Rafa hits the wall. Bribble paved the way for him, but he wasn't able to put it in the net. And Bribble couldn't put it on net. If Hobart loses, they're not out yet, but Hamilton plays Perth, the worst team in the league. So it'd take an absolute miracle for them to lose and make the playoffs. And Rafa scores! 2-0 lead for Hobart. Auckland, people thought might put on a better fight today, but it looks like they put all their energy into last week against Melbourne, and after being eliminated, they might have lost some fight. As that one's going towards center. Beast from the East gonna clear it. No, it's going back towards their own net. Formula Bot with a good play to get up there and potentially save a goal. Now hits it the other way. It's going towards the goal. Beast from the East is gonna finish it. Auckland strikes back. Gets their first goal of the game. It's been a while. But it's a 1-goal game now. They still got a chance to play spoiler and take down Hobart. This Hobart team was 6-3. After back-to-back losses, they're now 6-5. Or 6-4 rather, after one loss. Hoping to not make it back-to-back losses and finish 6-5. Rafa needs to get that out of there. It's centered. Beast from the East has tied it. And Auckland, playing spoiler, has tied it here with 3 minutes to go. A terrible move by Rafa. You cannot be doing that in a game that's a must-win. Your season's on the line and you're centering it for them. That's not good. So now it's all evened up. It's a brand new ball game. It's a brand new Rocket League. Bribble with a great move, but it's taken away by Beast from the East, who chases it, and then Rafa hits that into the corner. Here we go. Rafa has control. Beast from the East can't stop him. Formula Bot does. Is that going to be on net? No, but it's a great clear nonetheless. Formula Bot get that on net? No. Robot doing a great job at getting demos and paving the way. Can he do it one more time? The way's been paved. No, it hasn't. Wait, it has. What a pinch. Rafa with his hat trick. And Hobart's on top once again. Oh my goodness. Beast from the East gets past Bribblebot, but an unlucky pinch. And Hobart has the lead. Oh, here comes a face-off pinch. That one's not going to be on target. Rafa towards the net. Not going to be on target. Beast from the East is going to tap that away towards the side. Formula Bot has the edge over Bribble. Could this go center? He's going to take it on through. No one was going to push that. And they demo each other. Beast from the East should get the save, and he will. 156, that is centered. They can't get it out of there. Rafa with his 4th goal. Having a major game at a major time. And they're back up by 2 goals thanks to Rafa. An incredible game when they need it most. They have to win this game. And Rafa putting the team on his back. They had a game plan and it's working beautifully. Bribble's going to fake the demo attempt. Doesn't work out. But he did get boost, which is why he did that. So now Bribble trying to get that towards the net. Won't be doing that. Rafa goes aerial. An aerial for Rafa. A nice little tap. Auckland can't get it out of there. Rafa has his 5th goal of the game. Hobart's up by 3. The game that was once tied at 2 apiece. Rafa has taken over. And he's taken on Auckland all by himself. 5 goals for Hobart. All 5 scored by Rafa. Beast from the East needs to respond if they're going to play spoiler. Rafa flicks it over. Has he got another one in him? Yes, he does. That's a 6th goal for Rafa. His score is above 1,000. One of the best performances we've seen all season by anybody. When they need it most, Rafa shows up big. The Hobart crowd is cheering loud today. And it looks like they're going to be playoff bound. Rafa's going to chase that one down. Why not? Get a save. His 2nd save of the game. 6 goals, 2 saves, score over 1,000. Hobart on their way to the playoffs here in Season 1 of the AUNZ League. I'm just going to have to wait to find out where they land. This helps their goal differential as well if they're able to win by 4 goals. Might help them surpass Brisbane potentially. Probably not. Brisbane beat them pretty badly. Oh, Bribble with an exterminator. He's not showing up on the score sheet that much, but he's definitely paving the way for Rafa. It's been a great game plan for them. And oh, Bribblebot in control. Gets past Formula. Taking it all the way in front of the net, but couldn't put it in. That one set it for Rafa. Oh, it's not on net. Still sitting out there. 5 seconds left. Will Formula get one to go? Ribble's going to control it away from the net. No time left as soon as it hits the ground. Ribble still waiting. He still has it. The crowd in anticipation, waiting for that ball to hit the ground. And there you have it. Hobart is playoff bound. They're going to finish the season at 7-4. They are in the playoffs for sure. But where they end up and who they play is still up to decide. Could this be the final game of Beast from the East and Formula Bot in Auckland? Potentially. It's been a lackluster season. They finish with 4 wins at 4-7. Wow, that was a close game. And then, everything happened. I mean, wow, that was a pretty good game. We had it looking close at one point. And then they're like, let's just go crazy. And by them, I mean Rafa putting up an insane performance. One of the few 1,000 goal performances. I think that is a top 5 performance in AUNZ history, because I hit 1,000 once. I think that's the 5th person to hit 1,000, or the 5th game where someone scored 1,000. Because Worm did it twice. Or is it the 6th? Because did Bottomus do it twice? I think Bottomus might have done it twice. Or did he hit 900? I think it was the 900 score that I'm thinking of by him. No, he did hit 1,400. So he's hit it twice, 1,000. Worms also hit it twice. I hit it once. I hit 1,000 in, I believe, the Taranga game where he went to 5 minutes of overtime. I've also hit 900 a few times, but that is the 6th game of... He is the 4th player to reach 1,000, but that is the 6th game where someone's hit 1,000. Oh, I hit 1,000 against a Worm. Did I hit 1,000 twice? No, I think it was 900 against Taranga, but yeah. I've hit 1,000 once. So, he's in a very slim group of people that hit 1,000. What I'm saying is, he played a hell of a game when they needed it most. Long story short, played a hell of a game when they needed it most. And now it's Perth at Hamilton. Let's get this out of the way, you know? Perth and Hamilton. You know what I mean? Get it out of the way. Yep, that's the team settings. Okay, Hamilton and Perth. If Hamilton wins, they need someone else to lose. But if Hamilton loses, everyone else is already in, so There is still some pressure on their shoulders to force other teams to... They need to at least win today. I think that was probably the most losable game. I mean, Tarango could play upset, I suppose, but I mean... Oh no, the most losable game is Gold Coast against Wellington. I forgot. But that's the second most losable game. So that's a little bit... if you're a Hamilton fan, or if you're rooting for Hamilton to make the playoffs, that was probably one of the most likely ways that they would have made the playoffs, is because Auckland has put on some very close performances with top teams. That one, not so much. It was for a second. This is going to be our last time seeing Joey Bot. And thank God. Thank God. It's been... I can't believe they won a game. I'm still in shock that they won that one game. And it was a blowout win. Out of nowhere. We're going to Neon Fields. Neon Fields is somewhere in this list, and I can never find it. I always struggle to find Neon Fields. And then I'm like, oh my god, did they remove it? And I'm like, oh, it's right there. But I haven't seen it yet. Oh, there it is! It's so short. You just have to look for the shortest name. I think we're ready. Gotta remember to record again, which we did this last time. I almost messed that up. But we're having a good week so far. Nothing malfunctioning. I haven't made any mistakes. Let's make sure to get the right score bug. Hamilton. Something at Hamilton. Perth at Hamilton. So we're looking for... It should be there. No, it should be... There. Perth at Hamilton. There we go. Hello, welcome to Neon Fields. We have Perth with 1 win on the season, 1-9 against Hamilton, who's 5-5 and needs to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Worm is gonna do just that. It's been 1 second. And Hamilton has a 1-0 lead. And I'm going to say it right now, Worm is going to have a 1,000 plus score day. He's going to contest his insane score that he put up against Auckland. It's a must win for them to put pressure on other teams. They don't control their own destiny, but if they can win this, they have a chance at the playoffs. Adversity Bot going crazy. I don't think you should be demoing Joey Bot though, but Relief Bot, yes. Joey Bot, you don't even need to touch. Go for Relief Bot if you are Adversity Bot. Joey Bot's a waste of your time. Worm controls that over Relief Bot. Joey Bot, of course, misses the ball. Likely going to be Joey Bot's last game. And oh, Adversity Bot with a huge demo and a flick from Worm over Relief Bot. And it's 2-0. Worm. I said it before in the pregame. I feel like that move is going to destroy Relief Bot because he likes to sit back in net and save those shots, but the way Worm plays is very hard to save if you do that. You need to be aggressive. You need to be an aggressive goalkeeper like St. Peter in order to save those. Oh, and Joey Bot gets a demo on Worm. Relief Bot towards the net. It's a goal for Perth. They strike. They strike in the first minute. Something that we rarely see from Perth. And just like that, it's a 1-goal game. Worm's going to need to keep the offense going all game long to make sure that they do not choke this game away. It should be a win. Everyone says it should be a win, but that doesn't mean it will be a win. Perth takes a good opportunity early, and oh, Adversity Bot putting on the demos, but Worm isn't there. I think he was getting boost. It's sitting there. Relief Bot plays that beautifully to get Worm away from the ball. Oh, it's going down. Adversity Bot misses his chance on Relief Bot. That one's kind of centered, but obviously no teammate really to help for Relief Bot. So he's trying to push some offense, but he just can't seem to do anything when Joey Bot isn't going to help him. And Worm has control. This is dangerous. Over Joybot. Where's Relief Bot? Okay, he's there. And that's on net. No, it's off the post. He nearly tied it. Adversity Bot with a huge demo. Relief Bot. Oh my god. That's going to be on net. And Relief Bot is going to tie the game. Puck is tied with Hamilton at the 3-minute mark. What are we seeing? There's domination from the start from Hamilton, and all of a sudden, their offense has gone kaput. Relief Bot might have learned a thing or two about this Hamilton team, and he's adjusting well. Could this be an upset to end Hamilton's playoff hopes? Adversity Bot. Worm says, no, I'll take it from here. Off the post and in. Hamilton retakes the lead. Knocking Adversity Bot out of the way, off the post, and it rolls up and in. A quick response. But they need to expand upon that lead, and that'll do just that. Worm has his 4th goal of the game. He's on pace to get 1,000. A beautiful beautiful face-off goal. He gets a lot of face-off goals. Get them where you can. Take advantage of certain parts of the game that other people might not think about. Worm sends that up. Adversity Bot, can he get that centered? No, he's going to go for Joybot instead. Once again, do not like that strategy. But, oh, he demos Joybot anyways. Worm just waiting for Relief Bot to hit it. And that's why. That's centered. Oh, but Relief Bot's there quickly to get that out of the way. Oh my god. Ooh, Adversity Bot with a demo on Joybot. Oh, Relief Bot! No. Oh, Adversity Bot's feeling it right now. He's demoing everybody in sight. He's going on a crazy demo spree. And oh, Relief Bot making some moves, but it won't amount to anything as a Worm has control of that one. And now Relief Bot's demoed. Now Joybot's demoed, and Worm, oh, runs into Adversity Bot. That would have been a goal. But Worm has it now against Joybot. That should be a goal. He flicks it over. Off the crossbar. And then hit away by Relief Bot. So Worm not getting quite as much goals as we would think. We thought it was going to be a scoring frenzy. It has not been that. But here come the demos. Relief Bot's going to clear it though. A little bump. Worm is not going to get that one in either. Perth is surviving through the demos, playing good enough defense, and Worm is not able to get the goals that he needs. There we go. That's going on net. No, it hits the post. But he finally puts it in for his 5th goal of the game. Worm not having the greatest game imaginable. I mean, he has 5 goals. He's having a great game, but like, I think everyone expected him to get even more this game. He's missed some opportunities, and even he would admit that. As that one, ooh, that one's off the top. Can Worm control that? Yes, he can. Can they demo long enough for Worm to get set up here? Worm's gonna flick that over Joybot. Control it. Oh, they set up. Relief Bot's there to stop it. 1 minute left. Perth has been stuck on defense for a long time. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back. Oh, but here you go. Right as you say that. That's a goal for Relief Bot. A hat trick. His last 3 to 4 games have been magnificent. And I think he's going to get picked up by somebody this year. He might stay at Perth as their secondary player, or someone else might pick him up. That makes this game a little bit more interesting, but Worm trying to control it. He can't. And Relief Bot, can he put this in the goal? Can he go up and aerial that? Yes! And it's 5-4. Perth is back in the game. Relief Bot with his 4th goal of the game. I was waiting for Adversity Bot to come in and bump, but he wasn't there. Worm wasn't there either. This game just got really interesting. It's a 1-goal game. Hamilton has already choked 1 game. when they were up, I believe it was 5-2 in that game as well. And they were up 5-2 in this game. But they choked 2 5-2 leads in one season. That would be something. And oh, that's not the greatest hit by Worm, but he's going to get there. Oh, Relief Bot with a demo on Worm. Relief Bot. Oh, couldn't get that in the net. 10 seconds left. Hamilton trying to survive. Worm taking it on offense to ice the game. It's over. Worm scores with no time remaining. Their playoff hopes remain alive. They're going to finish the season 6-5 with what I believe is going to be a 22 goal differential. And Hamilton is waiting to see if Gold Coast or Brisbane can lose and open up a spot for them in the playoffs. The pressure is now on as Worm puts up 994 score. Relief Bot with a great game. Likely going to be it's going to be Joybot's last game in the AUNZ League, most likely. And quite possibly Relief Bot's last game in Perth. Hamilton, this could be their last game this season. It depends on Gold Coast along with Brisbane. Wow. That is crazy. Oh yeah, we forgot to update the standings. Wait, did we? I think we did. I think we did forget. But we'll do it for this one because that one was a 6-4 win for Hamilton. They're 6-5. Goals scored 6 to put them at 55. Goals allowed 4 to put them at 33. They're at a 22 goal differential. The loss goes to Perth. They're now 1-10. Goals scored 4. Goals allowed 6. There you go. And then we had Hobart 1 to advance to 7-4. They won their game, what, 5-2 was it? 6-2, even better. Score 6 to put that at 45. Allow 2 to put that at 36. They're at a +9 goal differential. So, in order to make the playoffs, they need Brisbane to lose. Or in order to make a tops, in order to host a playoff, they need Brisbane to lose. So yeah. And Brisbane beat Auckland, so they're 4-7. Wow. I don't see how Beast from the East remains on that team at this point. 33. 6 with that 41. -8. Wait, is that right? Oh, yes. For some reason I thought they were at -2 goal differential, but they're at -4, so that is the right. Okay. Wow. So Hamilton is going to put the pressure on. That's what we wanted. We wanted them to put the pressure on because, I mean, no one would be playing it for anything if they had lost. They almost did. Perth put up a great fight there at the end. But now it's all up to Brisbane and Tauranga. If Brisbane loses, they're out of the playoffs for now. They're not out though. That's what makes this even more interesting. If Brisbane loses, that just means Hamilton is in. But it doesn't mean that Brisbane's eliminated because Gold Coast could still lose and then Brisbane would still be in. It's going to be a wacky week, but it might not be. Maybe everybody wins and Hamilton just misses. No matter what, if someone loses, Hamilton's in. So we need to do Brisbane at Tauranga. Yep, Taranga should be the... that. Okay. So for Taranga, we got Newbot. And who else is with Newbot? Bitbot. They're trying to take down Filament Bot and Wildfire. And this is all at the Aquadome. Change that score bug. We have to go at Terrain. Who is it? Brisbane. So they're gonna be. I should really sort this into like Brisbane. But that'd be tough. It'll be hard to sort this, but I'll probably have to sort it eventually. I could at least do like, I don't know. This is just so much to look through, but I've been finding it at least. There's Brisbane Taranga. That's what we want. Let's go. Let's hop right into it. Here we go. Welcome to the Aquadome. Brisbane needs to win to put themselves in the playoffs. Taranga. Nothing to play for besides spoiling Brisbane's playoff hopes. If Brisbane wins, not only will they find themselves in the playoffs, but likely finding themselves hosting a playoff series. Newbot not in goal. He usually is. He's flailing. Ooh, but Filament couldn't put it on the net. Wildfire sends that one wide. That ball sitting in the middle. Much questions on the Taranga side of whether Bitbot or Newbot will remain on the team. There'll be a decision that will be made in the offseason that we know nothing about yet. Filament couldn't put that on net. Wildfire is going to send it into the corner. Low scoring in the first minutes. Not really much action at all. Just the teams fighting for control of the ball mostly. Wildfire sending that towards Newbot, but not on net. Can't seem to find the net today. They're playing a little bit wild. Maybe the nerves of knowing that with that Hamilton victory that you have to win today. And Bitbot off the post! Oh, that would have been a huge goal here for Taranga. It was not meant to be, clearly. Bitbot couldn't make contact with that ball. Now Wildfire coming in. That'll be an easy save for Newbot, and it'll go back the other way. Bitbot can't get there in time. Now sitting out in front. Nothing doing. So here we go. Wildfire. Gonna send it into the corner. I think they're trying to get Newbot out of the goal has been their big emphasis. Knowing that they're gonna need him to be out of the net to score goals. But Filament Bot. Oh, and a beautiful save by Newbot. He already has a savior. That's 3 saves for Newbot already. A wonderful final game from Newbot already. Holding them to no points and getting some saves in the process. And oh, a bad hit from Newbot. It's an own goal. Could that be the goal that ends the game? Could that be the game winner? It's been low scoring thus far, and it's an own goal from Newbot. A huge blunder. How that one's gonna go right in front of the net. Filament Bot. Oh, couldn't hit it. Newbot with a slight tap. Not good enough because Wildfire's there, but he hits it high. What is going on? Brisbane usually makes those. And now Bitbot towards the net. Oh, it's off the crossbar. He tapped it again. He probably shouldn't have. I think it would have gone in had he not tapped it again. Wildfire on the net, and that's another save for Newbot. He's moving on from the blunder, and he's just playing the game as usual. Bitbot can't get that in the net. It was well centered though. What is Bitbot gonna do here? Noobot's there. He's gonna let Noobot clear it. Noobot! That's towards the net! And I think this is gonna tie it! It will! Off the crossbar and in! Noobot having a splendid final game. Could be his final game that he plays with Tarango. He might come back next year. We don't know. The game is tied with 1:48 to go. Brisbane has to win, or else they're gonna rely on a Gold Coast loss. If Brisbane loses right now, that means that Hamilton is in the playoffs. Aunz getting sent down. Wildfire tries to pinch against the wall. Not a great pinch. Bitbot, that one's stopped by Wildfire. That own goal is the only reason Brisbane's still in it. Hasn't been much offense at all from Brisbane. They've been flailing on balls, hitting balls, not at the net. That one's on net. And a Noobot with a 5th save. Might be getting one more Defensive Player of the Week before he ends his season. Noobot's not going to go for that. He trusts Bitbot to get that, and he doesn't. Filament Bot can't put it on net. What is going on? Bitbot hitting that in front. Sending that down. Wildfire is going to hit it. Towards the corner. Noobot is going to try and get that thing cleared, and he does. And oh! Wildfire has to retreat now. Filament Bot's hitting it towards his own net. Nothing comes of that. 40 seconds left in this game. Could he get the goal here? Noobot, what is he doing? It's a goal for Wildfire with 32 seconds left. And just like that, Brisbane takes the lead. Noobot couldn't save it. What was he doing in his own goal? We don't know. And now, Tarango needs to score, or Brisbane is going to find themselves in the playoffs here in Season 1. Bitbot's going to hit that one off the wall. Noobot sitting in goal. 22 seconds left. They need to push some offense. Bitbot hits that one off the wall. Bitbot hit that one forward. Here we go. 11 seconds left. Noobot not going to go for it. Questionable decision. 8 seconds left. Time running out. And that one hits the ground. Brisbane survives. And they're going to be in the playoffs. Could this be the final game for Noobot? It was a good one, but also a bad one, if you know what I mean. The own goal and the last second goal would be their demise. Wildfire, not the prettiest of games, but they come through with the win, and they're in the playoffs. I really thought Tarango was going to pull that one out. They're playing great, but they basically shot themselves in the foot. Noobot was what kept them in the game, but then he also sold in the key moments. I mean, the 2 goals were not the greatest. Usually the ones that Noobot wouldn't allow. But here we go. Put that in the standings. Brisbane is in the playoffs. Goals scored 2. Goals allowed 1. They're still doing pretty well in goals allowed, I'd say. I mean, for being not as defensive as Melbourne, that's pretty good. And then that also means Tarango's now 2-9. They're going to have some off-season decisions to make. No idea where they're going to go with the team at all. They could completely rebuild. They could keep Bitbot. They could keep Noobot. If they keep Noobot, they're going to have to get someone who's really talented offensively and that can create offense by himself. Which I wouldn't mind that. I mean, they're pretty good defensively. I think what they're missing is just an if they get anyone, it has to be someone who's all-out offense, because Noobot's all-out defense, so you just got to get someone that's the exact opposite of him that can run the offense by himself while Noobot runs the defense. Otherwise, get someone that can play a Bitbot, because he's not that bad. Our next game on the schedule is Adelaide at Christchurch. And by the way, this now means that Gold Coast has to lose in order for Hamilton to make it, because Brisbane and Hobart have placed their spots in the playoffs. As you look at those standings, 7 wins, 7 wins. Hamilton's stuck at 6, and it's down to just Gold Coast. If Gold Coast wins, they're in the playoffs. If they lose, they're not, and Hamilton would get in. It's a battle between the 9th best ranked market and the worst market. 2 low markets. But that is weird, no matter what. 2 low market teams are going to get in. 2 of the mid markets have already clinched their spot. The 2 top teams clinched their spot. So clearly the market ranking hasn't had that much of an effect yet. But I feel like this offseason into next season, we might see teams like Perth and Auckland take advantage of their market ranking to get good players and maybe steal some players from like Gold Coast or whatnot. And that will change what we see. But when someone like Hamilton has a worm, it's going to be hard to stop him. Although clearly they haven't been that good with Worm. They need to get a better player around him. So here we go. Next one is Adelaide at Christchurch. Both teams probably gonna miss some of their players next season. Adelaide's got the, yeah, that. Okay. And they play at Neo Tokyo, not Comic. Comic is terrible. Neo Tokyo. Airbud and Atlas. They had the best start to the season. They were number 1 after week 1, and then turns out they just had a really easy opponent week 1. I think it might have been Perth. What do we have next? Cryo and Aries is who we put in next. Okay. That's good. I think we're ready. All we have to do now is turn off the webcam. Change our scoreboard to what it needs to be, which is at Christchurch, Adelaide at Christchurch. That one. There we go. We're ready. Everything's been going smoothly. Here we are at Neo Tokyo. 2 teams that are already eliminated. Both these teams only have, I believe, no, Christchurch has 3 wins, whereas Adelaide has only 2 wins. So this will just be a battle of 2 eliminated teams. Right before we go up to the game where it's Gold Coast fighting for their playoff spot, and then of course the game of the week between the 2 best teams in the league. It's already been a crazy final week. So now you guys get to relax by watching 2 teams already eliminated just go at it. And oh, Atlas, that's going to be a goal. We can talk a little bit about these teams and what they're looking to do in the future potentially. As Atlas scores that one, a beauty. For Christchurch, it's very unknown. Atlas likely a number 2 instead of a star player. Airbud makes so many mental mistakes that he is likely potentially not even going to return to the league. Let's see if anybody wants him. He has the talent. He has some great games, but he also has so many own goals and centers for the opponent. Like, okay. On the Adelaide side, it looks like Cryo is going to be the guy they want to build around. It's just that they don't want Aries. They don't want to have that demo strategy. They want to get rid of Aries, keep Cryo, and try and build around Cryo. It's Air Bud! Goals! Speak of the devil, it seems like every game. And we say this every game, because I think it actually happens every game. Air Bud with an own goal. What is he doing? And that is the reason why I think he'll not be in the AUNZ League next year. Too many mistakes like that. He has the talent. He just tries to hit everything and it doesn't work out well. And Cryo scores a goal. His second, the first one that he actually scored. And Adelaide is in the lead. The problem with these two teams are they're both the mid-market teams. So they will get a good shot at some good players. Or some decent players. They're not a low-market team, but they're a mid-market team. So they can get their players stolen from high-market teams. And they can also get less selection of what they would like to go for. As Codename Cryo has a hat trick now. Trick for Cryo. For Christchurch, they're going to be getting a star player, so they're very much hoping that they can get possibly maybe Element Bot or something, a 5-star. Oh my god! I can't even talk. Cryo off the top, and Air Bud has his second own goal this game. A second own goal. It's 4-1. Adelaide crushing right now. In games like this is why you want to build around Cryo, potentially get someone that can give him more assists, someone that can play very well with him. Sort of create what Gold Coast created with Skybot and Molten. As that one doesn't go in somehow, and Air Bud, oh boy, do not own goal it. But from the point of view of Christchurch, you don't really got a star player. Atlas is at best probably one of the better secondary players. Not really worthy of a star player. So they're probably going to look for hopefully getting someone. I mean, they could get Beast from the East if Auckland doesn't want to keep them. I mean, people are saying, well, maybe if they let go of Beast from the East, then maybe Brisbane would go for them. But after seeing Brisbane go 7-4, make the playoffs, and Wildfire scored 1,000 as Atlas scores his second goal. I don't think that, I do not think that Brisbane would want Beast from the East, so I think he could fall to this Christchurch team. And then you could possibly have Atlas as a secondary if he's still available. And I think that would make a pretty good team, Atlas and Beast from the East. I feel like that team would be built very similarly to that Brisbane team. And here comes Air Bud. No, it's off the back wall. Air Bud trying to hit that again. He taps it, leaves it out in front. And then he hits that one, not on net. Air Bud's going to send that in. They're trying to get their 4th win of the season. And oh, Atlas! He has a hat trick, and he's bringing them closer to that possibility of winning their 4th game of the season. It was 4-1. Now it's 4-3. Christchurch wants their 4th win. To at least say that they weren't terrible. They're at least got 4 wins, maybe. Maybe surpass Auckland. I don't know. Cryo gets his 5th goal. It's been quite the performance for Cryo. It's the Cryo versus Atlas game. And right now, Cryo's winning. That ball just sitting there, and oh, Aries and Atlas demo each other. Cryo can't get that on net. Airbud with a tap into the corner. Atlas gonna go out and hit that one. Can't get it on net. That one's gonna go up. Cryo can't get there in time. Airbud with a slight tap. Airbud hitting that one towards out there. Atlas clearing. Aries with a demo. That's an exterminator. Cryo's gonna send that one in. Airbud hits it though, and that's going the other way. That's going right to the goal. What a pinch from Airbud. Play of the week potentially. Oh my goodness, what a play. Turning your lousy wall pinch into a goal. That's a rocket. And just like that, Airbud has made this a one-score game. And just like that, Atlas is gonna tie it. Wow, Christchurch has tied it. It's 5-5. This game means nothing, but it would give this home Christchurch crowd a win in their final game of the season. And oh, Cryo says no. We want that win more, and they take the lead 6-5. It's a high-scoring shootout here at Christchurch, here at the Neo Tokyo. Can Atlas respond once more? Maybe Airbud with a huge goal. Here you go, Airbud going up for it. Hitting it. It's centered. No one can hit it. But no, he couldn't tap it. 27 seconds left for them to make something happen. Oh, Atlas ties it up. 6 apiece. His 5th goal. What just happened? He hits the ball and demos him. A sort of pinch, a demo pinch maybe. And just like that, the game's tied with 22 seconds left. Neither of these two teams wants to go out with a loss. They're playing their heart out for their teams on the final game. Atlas making sure that Airbud doesn't own goal. And oh, it's a breakaway chance. 9 seconds left, 8 seconds left. That's going to go in front of the net, but it's a pinch by Cryo. Airbud can't do anything with that. And we're going to overtime. A 6-6 game. It's been a shootout. The winner of this game will be decided in overtime. Christchurch trying to get their 4th win. Adelaide trying to get their 3rd. And oh my goodness, Cryo just missed the goal to end the game. Now it's going the other way. Can Airbud finish it? And he does. Likely his final game in the AUNZ League is going to be a game-winning goal in overtime. What a goal from Airbud. He might have owned goal twice, but he had 2 of his own goals, including the game winner. Christchurch ends the season with 4 wins. What a game for these two teams. Neither of them should be disappointed with the result, as they both played their hearts out for their teams in their final games. Wow. They really did put on a performance there. A 7-6 final, which results in a Christchurch win, putting them at 4-7. Goals scored was 7. Goals allowed was 6. For Adelaide, goals allowed was 7. Goals scored was 6. That's going to put them at 2 and 9. And now it's the time you've all been waiting for. No, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Why is Adelaide? I always do this with them too, I think. 29 to 35. How did I get what I got? They allowed 7, so it should be 59. And then, yeah, 35. Boom, that's more like it. Negative 25. I did that last week as well. I'm good at messing that up. Okay, 2-9 to end the season for them. Reichers ends with 4 wins. Airbud with a signature moment to end his potential AUNC career. Here we go. It's Wellington and Gold Coast. I need some warm-ups, but we will set up the bots for when it's ready. And this is at Wellington, right? Yep, we finish at Wellington. Wellington versus who is it? Wellington versus Gold Coast. Okay. That's what we want. Boom, that's what it looks like. I think I messed something up. I think I have titanium white on maybe for that JPEG. Yep, I have titanium white on. What we really want is burnt sienna. Boom, that's more like it. That orange going. Yeah. That one's gonna be Gold Coast. Their away is orange, but they can't wear that, so they choose black or teal. I think they're gonna wear the teal. Like that, okay. Okay, all I need is goal explosion. I need light show. Paint orange. Just gotta do some free play to warm us up. Yep, we gotta get everything ready though first. Wellington. Gold Coast at Wellington. Bang. Also get the RL bots ready. Non-bot, and then Molten and Skybot. That'll all be played at the Forbidden Temple. Okay, so just sort of warm-ups. Just sort of hitting the ball around. I haven't played today at all, so. Oh god, that I'm just hitting the ball around. I don't care about scoring or nothing. I just want to be able to hit the ball. I feel pretty comfortable. Now let's just make sure our goal explosion is what it should be. Okay, yep. We're ready. We are ready. Welcome to the Forbidden Temple. If Gold Coast loses, they are eliminated. Wellington's already clinched their spot in the playoffs. Oh my god, Nambot, what are you doing? We already are guaranteed to be a top, or to host a playoffs team. Win or lose. There we go. Let's eliminate this Gold Coast team. Let's go. 1-0. This ain't personal. But why not, you know? Okay, we can play defensive. We obviously don't want to get, if we do lose, we don't want them to get a high goal differential on us. So that's how we could potentially choke hosting in the playoffs. We're already in the playoffs, but we want to make sure that we play at Forbidden Temple for the first series. And that we play the 6th seed instead of the 5. Because that could be a difference between a 7-win team and a 6-win team. Okay. Nambot, get that centered. Oh my god, I missed it. I missed it. That's fine though, that's fine though. I really don't think they're gonna be able to beat us. As long as we play good defense. That was not a save, but we'll take it. Okay, this is where it starts to get dangerous. Oh my god. Get that out of here, Nambot. Thank you. And we'll finish that. That's a 2-0 lead. What? That didn't go in? That is not good. That has to go in. That has to go in. We'll get that in, though. Nope, we won't. Oh my god, that's what I didn't want. That unlucky pinch. That unlucky bump. Okay. It's not what I've seen this Gold Coast team do against other teams. This is just a bit odd, to be honest. I'm expecting a lot more offense from them. Okay, fine, Nambot, fine. You can go for that. Okay, that's good, that's good. We score on that, to be honest. If Nambot is there, nope. As long as we're back defensively, they shouldn't score on us. Off that wall. I think it's an open goal. That's not what you want to do. Tap that away. Oh my god. Oh my god. That... I have to hit it there. Oh my gosh. What a goal. That's a good goal. He had me in a tricky situation and he played that perfectly for where I was. Off the wall pass. I was not expecting that at all. There we go. The wall play got them. Keeping it on the wall, getting it past them. 2-1 lead. Let's go. 8-win season. 8-win season would be great. Oh my god, that's gonna get centered. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. Oh, Nombot says otherwise. Oh my god, we're flailing! No! For some reason, Molten did not want to go for it. We'll take that. Center that, I believe. Oh my god, I got bumped by Molten. Molten. Gotta get back there, let's demo him. Go for the demo. 1 minute left. Get that past him. Oh my god, Nombot! Nombot! No! No! No, 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 no. Get back. Stop that at an instant. Nombot be running into my rear for no reason at the worst times. I am not fond of that. But we win this game, and that is a hat trick. Oh my god, Molten does a great play. Don't know what I was doing there. That was risky. Let's get back on defense. 30 seconds left. Hold on to this lead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good wall pinch. Not the direction I was going for, but it pinched it far away. Oh my god. I just missed that. No, 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 no. Oh, that's a bad hit. Oh my god. No! 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 What a terrible hit. I suck on the walls. Why do I suck when I'm up there on the walls? I would have been better off just not hitting it. Oh my god. We just centered it for them. We did the air bud. Now we're going to overtime. Unbelievable. With 1 second left, all we had to do was not touch that. Their play is confusing me, and I don't like it. Gold Coast play confuses me. Oh my god, it's over. Doesn't... Nombot just sold. Nombot just sold. What are you doing, Nombot? Are you gonna score that? Oh my god! Nombot just beat Gold Coast! Nombot just eliminated Gold Coast from the playoffs! Oh my goodness, I think that's his 3rd goal of the season, maybe his 5th, I don't know. He doesn't have much of them. But Nombot, in overtime, defeats Gold Coast. Unbelievable way to end the season for Gold Coast. And Hamilton is in the playoffs. Worm squeaks in as an unbelievable meltdown at the end. As Nombot somehow, all by himself, gets the goal. That is incredible. I am in disbelief. Wow. That happened. That happened. Honestly deserved. I won that in the first game. I won that before overtime. I centered it for them. That was a dumb move. But they are now donezo from the playoffs. 6-5. They lost by goal differential. They scored 2. But they allow 1. No, they allow 3. I don't know why I said 1. There you go. Wellington, they're gonna be their 8th win. Goals scored 3. Goals allowed 1, or no, 2. Something like that. Which means Gold Coast gets eliminated. Wow. They were 4-0. They were 4-0. How are they 4-0? They were 4-0. They were 4-0. They're like, oh, they might be the best team in the league, and now they lose. What was it? How much did they lose then? They were 4-0. They lost 5 of their last 7 games after starting 4-0. And they're the only team that was able to beat Sydney so far. What a meltdown. What a meltdown. Hamilton sneaks in at the very last week. I don't think they ever was in a playoff spot the whole season. And in the last week, they squeaked themselves into the playoffs. Wow. A 6-5 team missing the playoffs. And now it's time for the game of the week. Hand it over to the Pisonics Network. Game of the week is going to be the 2 one-loss teams. Let's find it. Melbourne and Sydney. 2 9-1 teams going at it for the final game of the season. Likely going to be the championship, would be my presumption. I think that's most people's presumption, is that this is going to be the championship. Obviously, we got teams like Hobart, who have already shocked Melbourne before. Other than that, no one else has really shocked these teams yet, besides Gold Coast, who is missing the playoffs now and been eliminated. All right. This is indeed hype. I also forgot to record the last game, so I'm going to have to download the stream VOD, which is like an hour long. I made a mistake. They're going to be wearing their, More of a goldish yellow is the problem that I have. I need to see it on a different car. Now that car might be good to see it on. There, that car. Like that yellow just isn't yellowing. And that yellow kind of yellowing. I think we'll do that one. You want to put it in the purple though? Oh, it has to be that one. The Melbourne where they're white alternates? I think so. Yeah. Final game of the season. Here we go. Final game of the regular season. 2 10-1 teams. And I think I got everything working. Oh, here we go. It's the final match of the season. It comes down to these two teams, both 9-1. St. Peter's going to save that. St. Peter hasn't lost a game since week 1 against Hobart. Meanwhile, Sydney hasn't lost a game since week 3 against Gold Coast. Sydney wearing their alternate yellows. Melbourne wearing their alternate white colors. St. Peter goes for that one. He can't get there. Bottomless Prime gets there first. But a solid pinch away for St. Peter. And now he clears that one. Bottomless Prime's going to send that one on net. St. Peter has to retreat. And a huge save from St. Peter. And Bottomless Prime strikes first. Gets the best of St. Peter here at the 4:14 mark. People are wondering what would win this game. The battle of the defense versus the offense. Sydney has scored more goals than any other team. Melbourne has allowed less goals than any other team. Now it's going to be up to Stick to create some offense for this Melbourne team. St. Peter pinches that one away. Stick couldn't get there, nor could Penguin Bot. That one's a bad pinch. St. Peter going out there to send that one away. Got to send it away again. Early on, something I've noticed. A lot more attack from Bottomless Prime. A lot more aggressiveness from St. Peter. That one's trickling towards the net, and Stick ties the game. It's one of the weaknesses of Sydney, as they've found themselves into some high-scoring battles with other offenses. The defense has its holes. They rely on that high-octane offense. Bottomless Prime meets in the middle with Stick. St. Peter not going to go for it, although I think he could have. They're going to try and push some offense. That one's going towards the net. It's centered. But obviously, Stick was demoed, and St. Peter's playing defense. That one's hit by St. Peter. That could be an assist for Stick if Penguin Bot can't stop it. He does last second. Now here comes the offense with Bottomless Prime. Cleared by St. Peter. Stick tries to push offense. But it's 1-on-2. Bottomless Prime and Penguin Bot are back on defense. They can make some decent defensive plays there. But it's when they get caught up in the offense attack. Like that. That one's hitting out the back wall. Is Stick gonna be there? No, tapped away by Bottomless Prime. And St. Peter keeps it back down there. They gotta hit that one. Oh, that's not a great hit. But Stick decides not to attack that. So the offense has settled down. Bottomless Prime hasn't been able to launch off shots like he was earlier. That's a bad hit from St. Peter. And Penguin Bot scores. Sydney takes the lead. A bad hit from St. Peter. Penguin Bot's going to take advantage off the post and in. That one sent into the corner. That was going to land in front. Stick ties the game. Melbourne with the response. And it's the game that we imagined would happen. Solid defense and some back and forth scoring. We're tied up here at DFH Stadium. Stick wins that face-off. Bottomless Prime trying to attack. Or Penguin Bot rather, but he misses. And oh! Stick with a bad hit! And all of a sudden, Bottomless Prime has his second goal of the game and they have the lead. Stick goes backwards into St. Peter, who is going to clear it. And that's costly, a mistake for Melbourne. Now they need to score once again. St. Peter is going to clear it. That's his third save, actually. Gets save credits, not just clear. That one's going back towards their own goal. Pinched away. Sends it the other way. Stick needs to go up there on offense now. 1:38 remaining in the game. St. Peter's going to hit that away. Stick towards the net. Bottom is Prime's there. Hit it away. 1:20 left in the game. St. Peter with the clear. Couldn't put it on net, though. Nearing the 1 minute mark. Stick goes up, and it's saved by Bottom is Prime. Aunz getting sent down. St. Peter gonna need to set up an assist or maybe a goal himself. Oh, Stick misses a goal opportunity. No one was back on defense. Thinking about keeping that down. Cleared by St. Peter. Stick with a little tap. 44 seconds left. Time's running out. St. Peter with another save. Bottom is Prime on a retreat mode. Stick just barely keeps that away. 30 seconds left. Bottom is Prime pushing it through. Can he put it in? No. 24 seconds left. A great move by Bottom is Prime towards the net. No one's there. They're trying to get it cleared with 15 seconds left. They can't. 13 seconds left. Time running out. That one's sent forward. Stick. Gonna push offense. Unlucky pinch with 3 seconds left. St. Peter hits that up. They can't let it hit, but it does. Sydney wins the game of the week. And they will have the #1 seed in the playoffs. As Melbourne loses for the first time since week 1. Their second loss of the season. Sydney's only loss against Gold Coast in week 3. And the playoffs are set. Ten and 1. Goals scored 3. Goals allowed 2. 9 and 2. Goals allowed 3. Goals scored 2. So that's how it looks. It's going to be Hamilton against Wellington. Hobart against Brisbane. The winner of Hobart and Hamilton will face Sydney. The winner of Wellington and Brisbane will face Melbourne. So if I win, I face Melbourne. A very unlikely chance that I win this year, but that's okay. We will try. We will try. Stats will get updated, put into the rosters. Everything's going to get updated. And then we'll get to playoffs eventually sometime.